My thoughts was, we go to each building and we kind of talk about what this area represented, and we start from here. So we'll start with I always thought the Labor Yard where the people came, where all the trucks was here, and people would come in the morning. So what I'm hoping is what we can talk about is like a day in the plantation. What time the whistle blow, when people came work, what they did, how they loaded up in the truck, how you got assigned to the fields, broke gang, all that kinds of stuff. Maybe we can talk about that experience.
For me, revisiting these places, different things come and different events. But seeing the places, it does trigger a lot of memories. Yeah. And even if the place looks a lot different today, what I did there, the people I visited the place with. All the different memories come flooding back.
This plantation had master skilled trade workers. They had master carpenters. They had master welders. They had master plumbers, master electricians, master mechanics. None of them went to trade school.
Spencer, I know you're a numbers guy. Just want to let you know, Akahoshi Gang, 1972, has the record, 38 loads in an 8-hour day. Has never been beaten.
But you know who came close to it? The women's gang.
Oh yeah, they got close.
Yeah, these older women, plus 50 years old, came very close to beating these 17, 18-year-olds. We were actually intimidated to be selected to go to these gangs. We didn't want to, because those women could pick pineapples so well and so fast that we wouldn't be able to keep up. And we were not only young, we were male, but yet we were so intimidated to join those particular gangs that were known to be the hardworking, fast money makers.
Well, my memories of the Labor Yard is that, for one thing, it's affected by the fact that my parents' house is right across the Labor Yard. What I remember about the Labor Yard is, as a kid, is that my mom would get ready, my parents would get ready to go work in the morning. Also, too, when the pineapple trucks used to return to the city with the laborers, back then they used to come from Lānaʻi Avenue, and they would turn into the Labor Yard to drop off the people. And as a kid, I used to sit on the porch and wait to wave at my mom. Growing up, Kōʻele was a place, going up there was, I can remember two memories I have. One is, that's where we check in the game. The check-in station was in front of Uncle Albert's house, Uncle William's house. Uncle William was the guy who would check in. And they would sometimes weigh, there was a scale, so they would weigh the game. I don't know why they weighed it, but Uncle Albert would know. But there was one, we'd come in and we had to check in.
I remember this tree because we used to come up during the hunting season. Me, my brother, and a couple of my neighbors were really into hunting. So every weekend, I think, the hunters would be. And the checking station, like Albert said, was back here. My uncle worked for what is now called DOFA. He used to take care of the water troughs and the animals there. So we used to come up, and my cousins all lived there, the Kwan family. So we come up, play, and then we used to wait here wait for the hunters come and check in the day. So used to play on the streets. Used to play probably 10, 11 years old. You know, you can see the hunters coming in from Siamoko this way and north end. So, and we used to call this place Up Range.
Up Range.
All the kids in my area used to call it Up Range, not Kōʻele, but Up Range.
Hard to get my bearing because the landscaping is so extensive here. And but there was an old reservoir, kind of right where the existing water, not this little one, but just beyond that, there's a low spot. And then during the Hazelden ranching period, they dug it out and formed a reservoir. Okay, and the water for that reservoir came from the upper Kaiholena Gulch area. So they had flumes and pipeline system that came all the way down, deposited the water in here. It was about 4 million gallons capacity. It's really a hard one to, because you go to those areas today and it's so different. Yeah, you go to Kōʻele and we have a major hotel there, and one of the things that really stands out to me now is that Kōʻele before was a really open place, and besides the immediate community members, a lot of other members of our Lānaʻi City community would be up there all the time, you know. But today you go up there, we're just skirting the outskirts. We're just on the outskirts of the center of Kōʻele, yeah, the hotel grounds and then the housing grounds. So it's really hard to recapture that feeling of what Kōʻele was like. Yeah.
For us, when we were growing up, it was a much purer time where it was very natural, and it was the people that made Kōʻele. And so it's, when you talk about the place of Kōʻele, yes, it's beautiful, but it's more the relationships, it's the ranching community, it's the people. And so maybe that's why we feel like, I feel like Uncle Melvin too, like a little bit like, I wish we could go back. I wish that wasn't there.
Kōʻele is not only a place to me. Kōʻele is Uncle Robert's family, Uncle Ernest and Tibeka. And I think what's special for me is that they were so welcoming. You know, Uncle Sonny. And even as I went to college, every time I came back to Lānaʻi, I was up the ranch.
We can save the buildings. I'm going to say that a lot of the spirit of the people, how do you recapture that? We can see the buildings, we can see the land, but to really capture the essence of because the people make the place. Yeah, the people is the heart and soul of everything. Everything else is just a container. So we try to preserve that container, yeah, but then what's inside it, yeah, the heart and soul of the place.
The plantation people didn't have a lot of material things to give to the children. But what they had was a set of values. You know, they didn't have a lot of material things to give to their children to make their lives better. But what they gave them was a set of values and a belief that if you live by these values, your life will become better. And these values were like work hard, value education, a sense of loyalty and obligation to each other. You know, always take care of each other. Take care of man.
You know, for like Dean and I think, you know, we're so blessed because, you know, our very conscious choice to be here on Lānaʻi. You know, we've seen the darker side, you know, and this is, no question, this is the place that we identify with, that a large part of who we are was our existence here and all of our experiences.
So, for me, when we grew up during the plantation time, I think it was the best year of my life, our generation, because everything was free. no more sign like no trespassing. You know, like no, you can't go in that place. We had the freedom to roam. You know, we can go all over the place. That's why I came back to Lānaʻi. Even though I had to work pineapple for a little while, but my heart was on this island till today. So I tell everybody, when I die, I don't want to go to heaven. I want to relive my childhood life. That's how I feel.
I hope as a whole, as an island and as a community, that we're optimistic. I always like to tell people that today is tomorrow's good old days. Yeah, so you're looking back and you're like, oh, those are great days. But today is great too in many, many ways. We have our problems and challenges, but still, I like to be optimistic.
I hope that Lānaʻi, the people who live in Lānaʻi, will remember those that came before us. I hope that they know that they didn't get here on their own power, that we all got here on the shoulders of others. And I hope they live with a set of values that the land is family, and that all of us, no matter what our nationality, we family, and that we have to take care of each other, and we have to start from the land. You know, if we take care of the land, let the land take care of us. You know, and when we take care of each other, and you know, I hope they live that way.